Hello everyone, today I'm here to talk about the TBR Takedown. I'm sure you guys have seen a plethora of videos coming out lately about this kind of read-a-thon, but it's kind of like a TBR Takedown-a-thon. Anyway, this was created by Leaning Light. I will leave her YouTube and Twitter down below. This is supposed to be only from June 1st to June 7th, a week. So a week for like 5 challenges to read the 5 books, and I was like, I think that's awesome. I personally cannot do that because of life. So I thought instead of taking this whole week challenge, because I like the whole challenge so much, I wanted to do this over the whole month of June. I have a lot of books on my shelf that need to be read, like at least probably like 40, which is not a lot to avid readers, but it's a lot to me because I don't have super a lot of space on my shelves because I like to, you know, have half books, half like decor and stuff. So I wanted to look kind of half and half, I guess. But anyway, that's the main reason. Number 2 is I'm currently saving up money for the end of the month to buy like 7 or 10 books that I've been wanting for like the past 3 months, and they're all books I know I'm going to read ASAP. So I want to clear up some space on my shelf. So I want to get some TBR books that I need to read, and it'll make me feel a lot more stress-free knowing that I have read like 5 books that were on my shelf that I just didn't buy and then read. You get what I'm saying? They've been on my shelf for quite some time. So yeah, so if you're interested in this challenge and want to do it like me where you take the whole month, go for it. I think it's awesome. I still think you could do this every month, honestly. You could take these 5 challenges and incorporate them into every month, and that way you could slowly get rid of your TBR, because ultimately my goal is to, yes, have maybe a couple books on my shelves I need to read, but mostly have be like, I've read every single one of these books. No, that sounds like so cocky. Yeah, I've read all these books. Yeah. No, that sounds, you know what I'm saying? It'll give me a sense of pride. Okay? So I'm gonna do this slowly but surely, and this will be the great motivation I need, so thank you, Leaning Lights. I totally forgot your real name. I'm a horrible person. Anyway, on to the 5 challenges. I picked out books for all these. So let's begin. The first challenge is a book that's been on your TBR shelf for over a year. And the book I picked for that, I think I've had this for like a little a year, but I have a lot on my shelf that's been over a year, but I've been really wanting to read this for a while, so I was like, yeah, it's time to read it. I picked Open Road Summer by Emery Lord. I actually won this off a Twitter giveaway by her, and she even signed it. Did she sign it? I'm pretty sure she signed it. I'm not crazy, right? Yeah, she said, for Heather, make your mess your map. So yeah, this is a contemporary, and I thought it'd be the perfect time to read it, even though I'm talking about reading it while it's raining right now. What? But it's summertime. I've heard amazing things about it, and I really want to order her next book, which I've also heard good things about. So yeah, this is about a girl named Reagan who is best friend, like almost like Taylor Swift almost, you know what I'm saying? A country star, and she meets this guy named Matt, and they fall in love, and yada yada yada. I've heard really good things about it, so yeah, I'm gonna knock it off. I'm currently reading this one right now. The next challenge is an unread sequel sitting on your TBR shelf. I have quite a lot of those, so I've chosen quite a lot. Do I think I'll read all of them? No, but I'm just giving myself a little bit of options here. The Assassin's Blade by Sarah J. Maas, and this is kind of cheating. I mean, it's not a sequel, but it's a prequel, so I'm thinking that counts. This takes place before the first 3 books of Throne of Glass. It's like Selena's life before she met all these current people that are in the series. I can't spoil it, but yeah, I'm in this fantasy kick right now. I don't know why. I'm loving it. I'm happy with myself. I'm getting a little bit out of my comfort zone, so I'm like, keep up with the work, and I need to read this. Like, I've read every single other one of Sarah J. Maas's book. Why have I not read this? And look at the cover. It's so beautiful. Love Red Day. Don't read Assassin's Blade. I'm going to read Crest by Marissa Meyer. Yes, you're probably just as shocked as I am that I have not read this yet, because I'm a huge fan of Lunar Chronicles. And Winter, the last book in the series, is coming out like in February, and I've still yet to read Crest. I started it last year, never finished it, so this may be the one I really want to tackle, because it's like the one book. There's like a couple books that are on my shelf that I'm ashamed that I haven't read yet. This is like on the top priority. Like, I'm like, haven't read Crest yet? Or people are like, you haven't read Crest yet? And I'm like, there's no good reason why. Literally no good reason. No good reason. I don't read either Crest or Assassin's Blade, which I don't know why I wouldn't. I'll read Fire with Fire by Jenny Han and Siobhan Vivian. And this is the second book in the Burn for Burn trilogy. I read the first one, liked it. So this is just kind of a question mark. So I definitely want to read either Assassin's Blade or Crest. One of those will definitely be read. In case I'm definitely not feeling either of them, this will be the one that's read. So yeah, there. The next challenge is the first book in a series on your TBR shelf. And I've already done this challenge. Yeah, I did that. Yeah, because I'm proud of myself. And I picked is it The Wrath or Race? Oh crap, I forgot gotta look up how to say this. The Wrath and the Dawn. I hope it's The Wrath and the Dawn, or The Wraith. I don't know. By Renee. By this person. I don't want to pronounce her last name because I know I'm gonna mess it up. But I've already read this. Loved it. This is kind of a retelling of, or is it called Arabian Nights? Why don't I do research anymore? I want to say yes. It's like, yeah, 1001 Nights, or is it Arabian Nights? Or 1001 Nights, I think it is. It's kind of a tale on that where it's about this girl named Shahrazad. I will pronounce every wrong name in this. And she decides to marry this king because, well, what happens is this king kills each of his bride before the night is over, like before the dawn. And so her best friend gets killed, and she decides to volunteer because she's going to take him down. She's going to kill him for all the other girls that he's killed. So it's very, very interesting, very, very good book, but confusing because I was reading some of the words and I'm like, glossary in the back. So yeah, it was a really good book. I do have a joint review coming up soon with this book and another book I'm about to mention. So I've already read this book, so check that challenge off the list. Yeah. The next challenge is an out of your comfort book on your TBR shelf. And this book, in this challenge, I've already accomplished 2. Boom! Yeah, I'm knocking them out this month. I don't know, these past 2 months, I've been like, reading? Yeah, in your face I've been reading. I don't know what's wrong. And that's The Sacred Lies of Minnow Blood. I hope I said Minnow right, by Stephanie Oakes. Now, this is kind of a contemporary, but it's kind of out of my comfort zone because it's kind of almost like a mystery, kind of cultish type of book, so that's definitely out of my comfort zone because I've never really read that before. This is about a girl named Minnow who is, I think she's 18 in this book. She's been in this like religious cult since she was young. Her parents put her in it, and that's all she's ever known is this religious cult. And when she decides to rebel and stuff like that, they cut off her hands. Legit cut off her hands. Now she's in juvie and she struggles to unlearn everything that she's learned, and she encounters an FBI detective who's willing to help her out if she's willing to retell, like, you know, all the stuff that's happened when she was in this cult, all these things. And it was so out of my comfort zone. It was a very, very interesting read, but it was definitely, like I said, out of my comfort zone because it was contemporary, yes, but it had that cultish mix, and it was kind of scary. Like, reading that stuff, I was like, what? And to think that there are things like that out there today, and I'm just like, this is beyond crazy to me. But 2 books, I'm filming a joint review probably next, and yeah, you can see that soon. Both interesting books. But yeah, I've already done that. So I've already done the Comfort Zone book, and I've already done first in the series book. Boom. And the last challenge is a book from your most recent book haul. And this is a book that I have yet to haul yet because I like to save my books for a little bit before I haul them. Like, I like to get about 10. I don't know why. Anyway, you're getting a sneak peek of a book that I just recently got. And I got this from the author, or did I get it from Disney Hyperion? One of them. And that's Every Last Word by Tamara Ireland Stone. I'm sure you guys can see it all over BookTube. And yeah, this is about a girl that I think she has OCD, and she copes with it through poetry and stuff like that. And I've heard really good things about it. Like, it doesn't focus much on her OCD, it focuses more on how she copes with it. So yeah, I like reading books with internal struggles like that. They're very, very interesting, very thought-provoking, and make me learn more about those conditions because, yeah, I think everyone may, well, I don't want to say that. I have a bit of OCD sometimes, like, I feel like I can only drive in the right side lane of the tunnel. I don't know why. I just do. I have weird stuff. I think everyone's got little quirks like that. But yeah, I plan to do that. 5 challenges. I've technically picked like 8 books for these 5 challenges, but I'm just going to say I picked 5. And I've already read 2 out of the 5. Still need to finish Open Road Summer, Every Last Word, and let's just say The Acceptance Blade. Do I think I could do it? Yeah, I'm going to do it. I'm going to make sure I'm going to knock down these 5 books that have been on my TBR, and I'm going to feel a lot of happiness when I do it. So if you want to join in with me on this TBR Takedown for the whole month, go for it. If you're just doing it for the first week, go for it. I think it's awesome too. You can do it freaking weekly if you want to. Then you would really knock off your TBR shelf. So yay for getting rid of books that need to be read on your shelf. Yeah. Anyway, that is all for me, and have a great rest of your day. And sorry for Letty. Bye. And Letty type of chick lit novels. Please pick this up. So good. Oh, my favorite second book ever.